Because I'm an entrepreneur and often teach entrepreneurship, it's a common thing that I get emails from people with this question: how can I start a business? My answer to this question is, you know how to start a business by actually starting a business. You see, Taylor Swift said, the only way to conquer stage fright is to get up on stage and play. Most of young people don't understand this. The only way to know how to do anything is by doing it. The only way to know how to be a great speaker is by speaking as often as you can. The only way to know how to be a successful entrepreneur is by starting a business. The only way to conquer stage fright is to get up on stage and play. Anthony J. Robbins was born on February 29, 1960. His parents divorced when he was only 7, and his mother then remarried several times, including a marriage with Jim Robbins, a former semi-professional baseball player who legally adopted Anthony when he was 12. Tony's home life was chaotic and abusive, so when he was 17, he left home and never returned. Robbins, without attending any college, worked as a janitor and began promoting seminars for motivational speaker and author Jim Rohn even before he was 18 years old. Knowing that he wanted to build a career as a motivational speaker, Tony Robbins was educating himself about what it takes to be a successful motivational speaker when he read somewhere that an average successful speaker spoke about a certain number of times each year, let's say 30 times. Then, Tony decided to speak every month as often as successful speakers speak a year. He would go on the street, corner people, and start speaking with them. The more people he spoke, the better speaker he became. Today, Tony Robbins is the most successful motivational speaker in the world, with a net worth of over $600 million. What's the point in Tony's story? Well, the best way to know how to do anything is by doing it again and again. The best way to overcome the fear of doing anything is also by doing it again and again. The more you do whatever you want to do, the better you become at it. The only way to conquer stage fright is to get up on stage and play. Patton Oswalt was born on January 27, 1969. At age 19, on July 18, 1988, Oswalt began performing stand-up comedy, having successfully swum through several setbacks and ups and downs to make it to the top as one of the most successful comedians in the world. Patton Oswalt's advice became, get your first failure as fast as possible. What exactly does this mean? You see, trying something new is like stepping on a cold river. You can stay at the riverbank and procrastinate doing it because of the fear in your heart, but when you eventually do it, you'll discover that the cold is bearable after all. Pursuing your dreams sometimes is like taking a bitter pill. The longer you look at the pill, the more excuses you make and the harder taking it becomes. However, if you pull yourself together and get started on what you want to do, even if you fail at first, your failure would eventually show you that failure isn't as terrible as your mind made it look. And that means you lose your fear over the greatest enemy of human progress, fear of failure. The only way to conquer stage fright is to get up on stage and play. Israel Moore Ivor said, most times the way isn't clear, but you want to start anyway. It is in starting with the first step that other steps become clearer. Most times you would know what to do. Most times you wouldn't see more than a few feet ahead of you. Most times you'll not have courage, confidence, or certainty about the journey. What successful people do is to get started anyways. What successful people do is to do, and do. Try, and try. Even if you're making mistakes and failing. The more you do, the more you try, the better and smarter you'll become, and the closer you'll be to succeed. The only way to conquer stage fright is to get up on stage and play.